And MA is taking care of business before lighting up her hearth.
Wake up, Red.
Hey, Red.
As you know, Redley and I enjoy the fireplace at this time of year. There's nothing like your lab sitting in front of the fireplace, a crackling Duraflame, a blaze. If you're using your fireplace a couple times a week, whether it's a Duraflame or real wood, chances are you need a chimney cleaning. I'm M.A. Roscoe. We've got Jack Pixley Sweeps here in the house. We're going to tell you how it all goes down coming up. You like the fire? We don't even have a fire. That's all right.
The time now is 6:46. We are all gathering inside to keep warm, of course, this winter, especially this winter. And it's important to remember January and February are the peak months for house fires, especially because of the fireplace.
And adding to your risk is creosote. But there's a time-honored way to just scrub that chimney clean. M.A. Roscoe is hearthside this morning in Minneapolis with a professional chimney sweep. Good morning, M.A. and Moonter.
Yeah, this is not the professional chimney sweep, although she could be sent up the chimney for reconnaissance. This would be a good idea instead of having the camera that you sometimes send up a camera up the chimney.
You're hired.
This is Joe Spoden from Jack Pixley Chimney Sweeps, and this is the time of year where we're using our fireplaces, and depending on how often you use your fireplace, you really should have it checked out, have it evaluated to see if you need to have it cleaned.
That's correct.
So how often are we talking about?
A person that's going to use their fireplace anywhere between 40 to 50 hours in a year needs to get their chimney inspected. What you're trying to watch out for is the harmful buildup of creosote. Creosote can lead to chimney fires, which can also then lead to structural fires, which is one of the biggest things going on right now with the insurance industry. You know, there's a lot of claims on chimney fires because homeowners weren't aware of the need for a cleaning of their fireplace. So
yeah, I think I moved in here maybe, 3-4 years ago. I've never had it done. I had no idea how often people use the fireplace before me. And it makes no difference if you use Duraflame logs or real wood logs.
No, the big thing with creosote buildup again is that when creosote gets built up the most is at the end of the fire. You know, when we're all getting ready to go to bed, you know, you shut the doors and everything just sits in there and smolders. That's where you're going to get your largest amount of creosote buildup. So, I mean, when the fire is going really well, you're going to get a good draft. Everything is going to go out of the house. And when it's, again, at the end of the night, that's when your creosote really starts to build up because it's the amount of time that the smoke resonates inside the fireplace.
Now, you're not a big fan of, now this is a Duraflame, but they come in packages much like this. The creosote
the chimney sweep log. Yep.
The chimney sweep log. Yep. Not a big fan of those.
Well, it's not that we're not fans of it. It does make our job easier, but the misnomer is that they actually clean the system. They don't, because what ends up happening is all the smoke and everything falls down inside of the fireplace. Not the smoke, pardon me, the creosote that ends up sitting on top of the smoke shelf. Because behind the fireplace, pardon me, what people don't realize is there's a shelf that's built up there, and that's where all this stuff just kind of falls and sits, and that's what we're trying to get out of the system is the actual creosote.
Now, can you tell how bad this is right now? Is it?
Well, I mean, from a visual aspect, obviously we can tell you you burn in there, but until we actually...
I'm not the tidiest of housekeepers, Joe. I'm going to be honest with you right here.
But no, realistically, what we end up doing is we end up getting inside, we end up then getting through the sweeping process, and then we realize just how much creosote is built up inside there, and then we can tell you what to do from that point on.
Well, we have the tools right here, so through the morning, we're going to show you the exact process of what happens. It actually happens from down here. You've got the sheet laid out, you've got your rotoring tools.
Correct, yep.
And the whole process should take anywhere between an hour and a half, 2 hours,
yes,
something
that's
like that.
Correct. Because what we'll do is we'll clean it first, and then we'll do an inspection with the camera to let you know what we see inside.
All right, well, when we come back, that's what we're going to show you. And just remember that I think the key learning here is that if you're using your fireplace 3 to 4 times a week, or maybe 50 hours
within a burning season,
in a winter, it's a good idea to get it checked out.
That would be correct.
Back to you.
Okay, all right, good news you can use.
That's right.
This would have been a good weekend. In fact, we talked about burning a fire, but we did not do that. But we enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's a great way to kind of warm up the house.
It is. Nothing like that. The
nice
wood
and cozy.
heat. Yeah, the warmth you get.